This is Octavius Miller, CEO, Westcoast Hip Hop Awards. I'm coming up. I Only Touch Greatness podcast. You better tune in. Yee!
Because
Yeah.
I think stuff like that is very huge. Like even when DOC even said whenever he just helped, you helped Snoop. That means a lot because Snoop takes this on today because he knew how to rap, but he didn't know how to, compose it. You know what I'm saying? How
Mm-hmm.
to, structure it. And he got help. And that's huge. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
real
It's
huge.
huge.
that's
It's
that's
huge.
that's hip hop
DOC
history.
is dope, bro. DOC is dope, bro.
Right.
Even even when his voice was toe back, that album that he did, that motherfucker got slaps on it. Like I'm like, bro, I know people like, man, he messed up the songs because his voice was messed up, right?
Right.
But
Nah,
them beats on
man.
that, oh god,
Yeah.
bro. That
And
album is, and the album that Suge put out with Snoop with the red jumpsuit up when he was clowning
yeah.
him. That album
Yeah.
slaps. They never
Yeah.
play it, man, but that album got cuts on it, bro.
And,
So it's a
and
lot of hidden gems, man. It's a lot of hidden gems, you know.
right.
It's
And
a lot of people that don't understand.
that's what's and like you just said, look, Ryan Coogler, a dude who just won an Oscar. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Said shout out your brother. Why
Yeah,
I
bro.
love
I love that.
and I
I
love
love that.
Face. It's just like when you get that blessing comes back to you and
Oh
it makes
wow.
you
Yeah.
be who you are today. That's why I tell people, I'm like, I don't never say it's just me. I shout out everybody because that's what I'm supposed to do because they ain't just marketing. That's just my blessings because you never know
It's being
God's gonna
authentic,
put me on the
man.
right path because
Right.
that means real genuine support that I want to see and a lot of people who can connect and love this this music see too. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if you don't shout out the ones before, how can you go after? You
Because
know what I'm
when they put
saying?
you on a when they put you on a pedestal of you being a great writer and this and that,
Yeah.
and then you can't go back and say, "Oh, this cat wrote for me. He did some of this for me. He did," you know.
Right.
But I'm like, bro, that's Seagram, nigga. Do that. You can do that, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. You know what I mean? Than it's
Because
just some
Secret
brother.
would have did
This
it
is
for
one of your
him.
label. And he's your label mate. You know what I mean? It ain't like some
Yeah.
stranger. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah.
part that killed me. You know, this is one of
It,
your label mates, bro. Bushwick Bill told me, he said, man, listen to Bring It On. He said, Sig wrote everybody's verse on Bring It On. That
yeah.
one he did with everybody on the track. He wrote everybody's verse on that. It ain't me saying it, that's what Bushwick Bill said. And I got him on
And
video.
I seen it. Yeah. And I seen it on YouTube too that he actually said that.
Yeah,
And
so you know,
Right.
I know, and they didn't like Bushwick Bill. You know, they didn't get along. Scarface did. I think Willie did never did like him.
yeah,
but you know,
yeah.
but Willie's
But
always been dope too. To me,
right.
I've never seen nobody rap louder than Willie in person than anybody in history. He didn't need a
Right.
microphone.
Right.
Willie was dope live, bro. You know,
Right.
I give Willie D all the love, bro. I
Yeah.
seen him perform in Berkeley. Shoot, man, he got down.
He
You
he's
know,
one he's one of the top ones too. I always like you can't never just say it was just face because you always had Willie D, and not only you had Willie D, you had Bushwick because Bushwick you could tell he was the heart because just the way he was everywhere. He was everywhere in the 90s. He was even on Martin.
bro,
Face
he was.
wasn't on Martin.
Listen, he was in the village in Oakland. He was in the hood, like the hood, bro. But you know,
Right.
one thing about Bushwick Bill, man, that
Yeah.
maybe people didn't know or didn't know, but bro, he was highly intelligent, bro. He wasn't no dummy, though.
Highly.
He acted the
Highly.
Right.
clown, but that dude was so smart, man. That dude
Yeah.
was just
Highly
it's incredible.
intellectual. I
Yeah,
was
man.
highly intellectual. I was highly intellectual.
He
Yeah.
was, he
Um,
was, man.
I mean,
He was.
I
You can
met
even see
real
that
quick.
even in the talk show. Like he was
And
on
he
the
liked
talk
to he
show
liked
pretty
to
well.
he liked to drink. He liked to drink. So I
Yeah,
you know I you know
yeah,
I
yeah.
I bought him whatever he wanted,
Listen,
man.
He's been on a
Yeah,
lot
hey
of
we had some
man,
good
iconic
combo.
shit. that's the craziest part. He's been on a lot of iconic shit and been on one of the greatest albums of all time. And I'm telling you, he kicked it off for the great one of the greatest songs off of that album, The Chronic. Like he
Yeah,
was a huge part.
yeah,
Like
yeah, bro.
you can't knock Bushwick Bill off anything. And plus,
Nah, man.
Listen,
he
hey
had a
y'all.
classic. You know what I'm saying? He had two classics. You know?
Hey,
Yep, he did.
at Everclear, y'all, was something
Everclear.
that I never. That's a song in which when I have my personal moments, because when I went blind and got my sight back through the grace of God, man, I had trouble with one of them, but it came back partially. But I'm telling you,
Mm,
that whole song of having
mm,
the type of trauma he had with his relationships, I'm like, did this motherfucker write this song pertaining to me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I met this guy
right.
around the corner from where I'm sitting at now in Louisville, Kentucky. They were, this was called as Ocno. It was called 4th Street, but it was the pinnacle place where black folks really thrived in the 80s.
Right.
Where I'm at now is across the street from Louisville Gardens, is where they perform. So I went to the black record store in hopes of meeting them, and I did. I met them, and I was going to walk off,
Wow.
and he said, "Come here, let me give you an autograph." I'm like in high school, sophomore, between that type of time frame, middle school to freshman. I kneeled down, man, and he put to Earl, live long and prosper. And I looked at it, I said, man, and I passed it on to my one of my oldest nephews, which he lost it. Someone might have it. But
Yeah.
the fact that he took time out to give me an autograph on their promo poster is something that I'll never forget, man.
Yeah.
When I
Right.
met them, I was like, damn. And it was called the Galleria, which Ock knows about the Galleria here. And that's where, and I live like around the corner from it right now, around the corner. And where I'm pointing at is where Louisville Gardens was at, where they performed at the next day. And I was like, damn. So when people start talking about Bushwick Bill, man, that
Yeah.
shit's crazy. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I
No,
give
yeah,
y'all
no,
back the
you can't.
floor.
You totally good because
Yeah.
that's one thing I love about that because that's how hip hop is, man. Because when you remember stuff like that, it's
Yeah.
always good to remember that
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't even understand. Like even with Mine's playing tricks on me. You know what I'm saying? When he said with Halloween fell on the weekend, me and the ghetto boys is trick or
Man,
treat and robbing little kids for bags. You know what I'm saying? Before the army
I'm a,
got
Yeah,
behind
he's
our
dope,
ass.
bro.
You
He's
know what I'm
dope,
saying?
bro.
I'm a,
Right,
I'm gonna
he's
say
People
dope.
still
this.
meme that. People still
I'm
meme
a
those shits. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. When I first sent his brother's music to me, cause I'm a big everybody who's not a Ghetto Boys fan. So when I started listening to Seagram's music, and I'm like, what in the fuck? What's going on here?
Yeah.
And I started listening to the Ghetto Boys. I'm like, dang, man, there's some truth to this. And I
Yeah.
was blown away and very emotional. I never really discussed it with Miller like it till now, but I was like really blown over, man.
And I don't,
And I was
like I
like,
said, man, I'm like, I understand Face's position, you know what I mean, and I can see why he wouldn't want to, whoop the wop, but still, man, come on, man,
man,
you know,
I was like,
oh, but
it's
like I
no,
said, man, it just stands the time, and then like even my brother's music is not even dated, like you can play it and it sound like it's relevant today, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
that part.
And some of it was dark, you know what I'm saying? Because he believed if you worship money, then you worship the devil. He believed that.
Right.
And that's why he rapped about that. And people was like, man, he's he a Satanist? No, bro. He's just, if you believe in money, if you worship
Right.
money, you worship in the devil. And that's
Right.
what he always thought of people, man, when they did that. So we can go back and forth with it, man. Like I said, man, I wish Face nothing but love, bro, and
Right.
and
Most
prosper
definitely.
on this, on this
That's the
new
biggest
journey.
blessing. And,
Yeah.
and even with that, how did you? What was your reaction when you seen him on a talk show? Your brother.
Oh, that was funny as fuck. I mean, sorry, but I didn't mean to cuss, but that was funny as hell. That shit was funny. It yeah,
I was like, oh my
that
god,
was Jenny Jones, but he
Jenny
loved it.
Jones.
He loved it because he got so much promotions off that. Like he started selling even more records.
Mm,
And
And that's what it's all about.
I think the reality check is about to go gold. Maybe this year. Maybe this year it'll probably go gold. But he moved a lot of records, man. He sold everywhere. Everywhere I went, bro, people loved his music. And it's a trip. Like when after he passed, like I still get letters, like 10 a month now. I used to get like 100, 200 uh emails from people that were sending me stuff about him, and like man, I listened to your brother. I was in the hospital for 3 months. All I listened to was your brother, man. It got me through this, it got me through that, and all the cats from the penitentiaries was hit me. Oh man, your brother was cool people. Oh man, I miss seeing and this and that. And it was all love, man. I was like, damn, he had all this love. His funeral was packed, like it was lying down the street. It was crazy. But Rap-A-Lot didn't help nobody. Nobody. Only person that helped, bro, was J.R. Ryder, bro. Out of all the people that he knew,
yeah,
J.R. Ryder was the only one that showed love, bro, to the family. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always got love for J.R. I don't give a fuck what he do. Can't nobody tell me shit about J.R. Ryder.
right,
Because
right,
he was down. He was down with my brother. Him and my brother was cool. They were cool people. They kicked it with each other. They had good fun and shit together. But
right.
but yeah,
Very
man.
good
And
vibes.
It's tough, bro. I mean,
right,
even us talking about him now, bro, it still hurts like it was yesterday. You know what I mean? It's
right,
like
right,
people don't understand that part. Like the love that you have for somebody, like your brother or your cousin or your mama or your uncle or somebody that was really close to you. That pain don't never go away. You can bury it, but it's still there. You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it, it brings it right back up. It brings it right back to your face and right back to your heart. So
right,
I always use that as a motivation for me, like to do other things and create other things, because my brother believed in me and I believed in him. So it was up to me to keep his legacy going. They didn't do nothing. I did everything. They didn't do anything. Rap-A-Lot didn't do nothing. They left me alone. But other than that, they just let me do what I do because they know I'm doing the right thing, bro, and they know that. You know what I mean?
right,
I'm not out here trying to hurt nobody or do nothing negative to anybody, man. I'm just pushing for the love of my brother. And that's what
right,
I've been doing. That's why I got this mural up in Oakland on 68th and Foothill in East Oakland. If you're ever in Oakland, 68th and Foothill, they got a mural up of my brother. You know
right,
what I'm saying? And if you know me personally, you can hit me and I'll show you where his gravesite is. You know what I'm saying? But other than
right,
that, man, it's all love, man. I'm gonna keep pushing this stuff. I got one more project of him, the stuff that never came out, and I got a couple songs on there, man. They cold, bro. But
and now,
look up Death Level Soldier. You'll see his new stuff that never
hey,
came out because Rap-A-Lot was a down south label, but the stuff that they didn't add to it was West Coast stuff. So when you hear these, you can be like, oh shoot, there's some cold songs on there, man.
right, and I want to say this too because now you got the future now, and I'm just seeing and shout out to your nephew, Lil Seagram, aka Macrell. He's doing
Yeah,
his thing now.
yeah.
How's it now? Because now he's with the West Coast Mafia with Bo and them.
Well, he was with them a long time ago too.
Okay,
He been messing with Bo for a long time. They're good people, man. Bo is a good
right,
dude. Like I said, we already talked about Sibo. We know
Yeah,
it's all
right,
great
love.
guy.
And
right,
Sibo always been one of them cats. And I'm glad I got to honor Sibo. Like a lot of I can say that I honored him. I can say that I gave him his flowers because I
right,
did, right? So
right,
it's good. It's good, man. And him and Real got a good relationship, and so they've been doing their thing for years, man. And
and
hopefully they get to do some more music in the future real soon.
and we got to get
Very
him
soon.
on here too because hey man, hey his music is man. I can't wait for his new album. You know what
Yeah,
I
his
mean?
album's dope, man. Yeah, he's more mature now. So the sound he got is more it's grown now. It's it's Sibo like, but it ain't Sibo. Mac Real got his own style. You know what I'm saying? I love my nephew because he put in good work, bro. He works for everything he got. He get out there and he grind, man. He got like 100 cars, bro. He do it.
I know. I'll
He
be
do
looking
his
at. I was like,
thing,
damn,
man.
he be on
Yeah,
the move.
yeah. He do his thing, man. I'm proud of him, man, because I could have done a lot of stuff for him, but he did it on his own. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I help him because I he motivates me. You know what I'm saying? He keep me going. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of him, man, because he put in the work. Anybody that put in the work, you know what I mean? That's who you get back. That's who you back up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always got love for you, Prince, because you always come through for me. Even though you ain't come physically, you still always there.
Oh, hey,
You always
you
do
know
the
I'm coming. I'm
drops
coming
for me.
anyway.
You always do the visuals for me, man. And we really appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, thank you. Hey, it's always an honor for that because, hey, even if I'm not there, I'm there in spirit. That's always how I am, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna get there eventually
yeah.
because my word is bond. I'm gonna get there sooner or later. That's how
Exactly. Come on through,
I am.
man. Come
I'm
on
getting
through.
tired of this bullshit. Now the TSA and all this other shit, and not even just that. It's just all this Trump shit that's going on. This fucking shit up right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
It's like, damn.
yeah, it's the year of the white man. That's all it is.
Can't wait until
They
that white
having
man
fun,
go.
bro. They having
Hey
fun, man. They
Prince,
just
I keep joking with Prince, but we gonna be a
Canadian race is different than America.
Prince. We gonna be able to rock as your ass
That's what
this year,
that's
man.
what.
I'm trying so
So
Yeah, well,
hard. I'm
we
trying so
gonna
hard,
we
man.
gonna Navy seal your butt, man. So you coming, you know,
I'm trying so hard to
coming.
come this
I
year
mean,
because I'm like, damn. Every
I
time I
think
this
I think
railroad,
if Ryan coming, he'll come.
Me and
Ryan
Prince,
gotta
right,
make sure
right,
yeah.
yeah, me and
If,
Prince talked about it a couple days ago or last
yeah,
week when we were supposed to have you on. So we sat here and chatted about it for a little bit and talked
right.
about it.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
I told him as soon as he shows me that he's booked a flight, I'll book the hotel.
Well, you heard that
right.
straight.
See,
All
there you
right
go.
I'm
then.
about to
Bam,
do that
there you
shit.
go, right
I'm
there,
about to
bro.
do that shit.
There you
About
go.
to do it.
Now,
About to do
now,
it.
now we gotta
We
get.
gonna get
Now
on
we
it.
gotta get his B style. Now we gotta
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
B
beast.
style on this.
Right.
but
Yeah,
I think
I think
if he hears, I think if he hears that I'll be in Seattle, I'm think most definitely he'll come.
I hope so. And then what he should do is
yeah,
bring the
he'll
food
come up. He'll
truck.
come up.
Right, he needs
Right.
to. With the Diamond House Barbecue, bring some shit. He knows what to do. And
We know what to do.
I'll be ready for him.
We're
If
gonna
he
we're
come,
gonna have the car. We're gonna have the car show out there in front. It's right in front of a casino. So it's in a casino.
Right.
It's the Great American Casino. You can
Gonna
look
have
it
it
up.
roped
and,
off.
Oh, I know
and
where
Yeah,
that
food
is.
Ryan,
too.
come
yeah.
on.
He can bring food out. He can cater. He can cater the food in the back. He can do whatever he wants. It's all good. So you just
Yeah.
let me know. You
And
know.
it's food, and it's good food too. Cause I'm tired of looking at this shit and I can't taste it.
I know.
That,
Tell me
that
about it.
food. That food
What are
is
they
all.
gonna do? Ship that? They're not gonna ship it across the border for me.
Right, right. I'll be like, man, FedEx me. He be like, nah, man, shit. I wish I could, you know.
Now
Right. Right.
Like,
Right.
give me some, man. That
y'all,
good ass
y'all both
barbecue.
got to come out, man. Y'all both got to make it this year, Lord's will,
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Y'all
yeah,
need to
most
Yeah.
come, man.
definitely,
It's gonna be beautiful for y'all, man. Y'all
most
need to come out, man.
most definitely.
So
I'm a,
I'm trying. I'm trying to. If I can, and hopefully in May, if it's not still not too late, if I could get it around May, I most definitely be there. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
I
got,
just
and that's
hopefully
the
shit
beauty
don't
of
come up because
yeah,
you
that's
know
the
shit
beauty
just
of
be
it, bro.
coming up out of nowhere.
It do, man. But you
Prince,
gotta.
you going this year though.
All you gotta
You
do is
going
all you
this
gotta do
year.
is 1 year. If you come 1 year, you coming back every year. That's how it
Oh
goes,
yeah,
bro. That's how it goes.
That's,
oh yeah.
that's how it go.
And
Everybody,
That's how
and
it
that's
go.
something that I need to do anyway. I
yeah,
haven't been on a vacation, and I luckily got on a vacation with my nephew, and I had to DJ for the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But shout
right,
out to him.
right.
But I just had to DJ because I was just like, okay, that was cool. But also, I didn't even really want to go out there yet. I didn't even want to go
right,
out
right,
there
right,
yet. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because I'm like,
right.
I ain't got the money. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even
Yeah,
because I ain't got the money. It was so much
you know,
shit came in. Luckily, my brother, my stepbrother Don, he was just like, yo, man, hey, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. We got you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
right.
then again, I was still was
Man,
like, damn, I really ain't got. Even my nephew even said he was like, oh, he's like, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad you came because I wasn't even going to tell you. I was like, hey
Right,
Prince,
man,
right,
it's all
right.
good. I was like,
Prince,
it's all good because I know
Prince,
it's a lot of money.
Prince, you need to look at the A-Team episode before you go to bed tonight when they had to really do some special things to Mr.
Oh
T.
yeah,
You need to look at one of them episodes
Look at
oh
one of
yeah.
them
because
episodes, man.
we not with a straight face. Look
I'm
at me.
telling you, man. I'm
I
telling
know.
you, you gonna have
Bro, I'll be
so
honest.
much
Straight.
fun, man. You gonna have
All
so much
right.
I
fun, bro.
know.
You gonna have so much fun, bro, because
I know.
it's more than what people think it is, right? They think, oh, the red carpet, yeah, that's fine. But I'm telling you, just the love of the people that's in there and the unity and people networking with each other, man. That's the beauty of it, bro.
Plus, you get to drink with
That's
me.
yeah,
Right,
bro.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
And I
man.
love
You do
networking
Right.
and
your
talking to
thing.
people. And I
What's up,
love
You
Sean?
can
What's
never.
up with it?
what up, Sean?
Yep.
What's up with it?
Yeah, man. Sean, no, Sean. He seen me. He seen all the shit, all the stuff I did in Portland, man, over the years, man. He seen me do it all from the beginning. He used to come to my stores and everything, man. So he can
That's what's
testify,
up, man.
man. So it's all love,
Much
man.
respect, Sean. Much respect. Much respect, man.
Thanks.
Right.
Thank you.
Much respect to you.
Where
For
you at
real.
now?
Much
Where you at
respect,
now?
man.
You in Minnesota? Where you at, bro?
No, I'm back in Portland right now.
Okay, okay, okay. It's all good. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro, coming in, tapping in with us.
Right.
Yeah.
We just having our round table, that we always have once a year.
It's
Well,
always
twice a year sometimes, but it's all good.
right.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you do, LaShawn.
Octavia is my mentor. I was trained by him. Right now, I run a little entertainment company, a multimedia company, run an online radio station, starting up an online TV station, and I'm doing a credit repair company too right now. I produce, I make beats, I do some little bit of graphic designing.
Okay.
Just overall a lot of stuff in the music industry. Hence, coming from Octavius, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing all the stuff that I'm doing right now. Facts.
I
Right.
appreciate that, bro.
Man,
Appreciate that,
much
bro.
respect to you, man. Delete that little,
Appreciate that,
man.
brother.
Delete little, man. You doing great things, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts. If it
Yeah,
wasn't for him, I
doing
wouldn't be.
good things, man.
That's a fact.
He was always a go
That's
getter,
what's
bro.
up,
Always,
man.
always on the grind. That's why I had so much love for him because he wouldn't let nobody stop him from doing what he wanted to do. Whether it was
That part right there.
clubs or
Facts.
Now
promote.
look at him.
Yep,
Now look at him. For
always.
people's champion.
Yep,
People's champion, man. What the people represent straight from the Ville. Muhammad Ali said it, and man, hey, it's what it's all about, man.
yep.
You being a people's champion, man, and much respect to you, man.
Right.
Much respect to you, man. I've been mentoring grown men, youth, babies,
Mm,
anything you can name,
yeah,
Right.
and
man.
I'm one of them myself, my brother. Inspiration,
Me too.
influencer, man, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man.
Each one teach one, man,
We
and you
teach
pass the
one, man.
baton on.
Yeah,
If
Right.
that's what
you
I'm doing
since
around now. I got a
Yep.
I know
mentor
it's
now.
what you a people's
Right.
champion. You a people's champion, man. I'm
Yeah.
from Muhammad Ali's city, man. Home
Mm,
of the greatest. You a people's champion, man. Often
mm,
imitated, never duplicated, man. Look at you.
And you
mm.
did
Black
stuff.
Panther style,
And I was about to
man.
say, and you did stuff with his son too. You know what I mean?
Oh man. Yeah, man. When you meet great people, man, great things happen, man.
Right.
Great
Yep.
things happen. So it's an honor to meet you, man.
Right.
Everybody I've been in contact with Miller, man, it ain't been nothing but great experiences, man. And the same
Right.
for Prince,
Right.
man. Prince, man,
Remember
we been
all of y'all, man, because I ain't gonna lie, like even just coming from just loving hip hop and just being a kid used to trying to sneak down just to listen to the parties and shit, get kicked out just because I
right.
just hear good music. You know what I mean? And
Mm,
then hip
Going back
hop
upstairs.
was something, you know what I'm saying? I always try to tell Fat Five Freddy, and I'll be like, yo, I idolize Fat Five Freddy, Sway, hell, even Kirk Loder and the white chick who used to always do the interviews. Like I used
Right.
to love seeing that shit. You know what I mean? And
Right.
just talking to y'all and having a relationship with y'all, and even though Pizzo ain't even here, you know what I'm saying? Because you know Pizzo,
Yeah.
another huge part of us and all the other
Heck
ones that
yeah.
we always
Yeah.
have the
I'm
voice chat with.
I'm gonna share a picture. I'm gonna share a picture with you when we get off with
Oh,
Pizzo. With Pizzo, he came to. I did. It wasn't called the West Coast Hip Hop Awards then. This was 1995. I did the West Coast Peace Tour.
mm.
I
And
remember that. Yep.
Pizzo came to that, bro. Pizzo, he had the long dreads then, bro, with the hat. How much you go trip out? That was 95.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
wow! I've been trying to tell him too. I'm like, because he has a picture of the feel good set, and he might somebody else might got it. It might be Elijah. Elijah might have it, or I don't know who has that picture. It might be Elijah, or it might be
It's
it
probably
might
Elijah. It's probably Elijah that
it
got it.
might be either him or Raphael or Dwayne. I'm thinking it might be Dwayne and it might be Eli. I think it's Elijah. Most
Well,
definitely got that picture.
my partner, Shakur, that was Dwayne's best friend. They went to Castlemont together, right?
Mm,
So, and he became Dwayne became the Tony, then Mark, well, his name's Shakur now, but he became a pastor.
wow.
But that was his best friend through high school, all the way up to till he passed away. And so he's got a lot of pictures that he sent me of Dwayne that nobody got. He sent me a whole bunch of stuff for my book and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool, man. I got me and Raphael were close because we were the same age. Dwayne was older than us,
Right.
so Dwayne was probably maybe 5 years older than us, maybe four. But he used to hang with us because we had all the women around. So he'd hang around us because he wanted them young women. But but Dwayne was always a good dude, bro. Even the stuff he was doing over in Africa and Ghana and all that, he was doing a lot, man, for the music, man. But him and Raphael fell out over publishing, over the Tony stuff and all that, man. So it got real bad. And that's why Raphael just did a solo thing and stayed away kind of for a while. Then they kind of bounced back and forth. They were still brothers, but it
Right.
was never the same. You know.
Right. And it's crazy because, him losing, what I'm saying, him losing Dwayne right after now, what I'm saying, because he did a huge part with Sinners too, what I'm saying, with Ryan Coogler, what I'm saying, with the writing and the songs, what he did with for Buddy Guy and the actor, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It is crazy because it's just like, damn, what I
Bro,
mean?
Raphael is dope, bro. Listen, that cat can play every instrument. Like I'm talking about everything, the tuba, the xylophone, everything, bro, saxophone. But he was best at that bass guitar. Bootsy Collins was out of Bootsy and Curtis Mayfield. Those was his two idols, man, and he won all the. You know how you have the what you call it? Kind of the what you call them things. What
Talent shows.
No, the when you're in school and you have the showcases where all the kids play. And he
Oh, a
won
talent
talent
show.
show,
Talent
talent
show.
Yeah,
show.
talent
Talent
shows.
show.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
won them. He won that every year, bro.
I believe it.
Every year, bro. Raphael won. He won. He was Ray Wiggins to us, but he's Raphael Sadiq to everybody else. But he won. He won every year, bro. Just dope. Just dope. Man, it was just dope, man. And like I said, I went from there.
Octavius.
We went to junior high and high school, but then I left and went to Fremont with Hammer and Too Short and Drew Down and all. So I've been around these stars all my life, bro. So them cats is we were all kids, man, and but grew up in this music business, man. And in the Bay Area, it was just a different vibe, different feeling. But
Right.
it's all love. It's all love, bro.
And
I appreciate
just
it,
being in the school with Drew Down, MC Hammer, and Short is
bro. I'm talking about at lunch.
how
I'm
was
talking
that,
about
how would that lunch table be
at lunchtime. We rapping at lunch, and they Shock G, Money, all of them used to come there.
RP Shock G
And they all used to
RP.
come up to our school. They used to all come to our school and rap at lunchtime, you know. And,
Mm.
and it was a rapper called Freddie B who used to rap with Too Short. And
Yeah.
nobody really know him except people from Oakland, you know. But Freddie B was stupid dope. But he went to the penitentiary for 10 years. That's what happened to his career. But
Wow.
he probably been right up there with Short. He probably been right up there with Short because he was dope. He was dope back then. And he just went to prison, you know. And but
Right.
I think he's a pastor now. But yeah, he's good. He's good, man. He
I
was
was
he
about
was
to say any memories or any stories with Shock G, like RP Shock G.
yeah. I ain't gonna talk about that one. But it was in Portland though. We did a show with him at the Roseland. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And but I'm gonna tell you this though. The one thing about when Shock did his show with Digital Underground, he took about he did about 20 minutes, bro, of just Pac stuff. And it was dope. On the piano, just a spotlight on him. And he did all the songs Pac on that keyboard. It was dope, bro. I got it on film. You'll see it. You'll see
Wow.
it, man. You know, like I said, man, all the people that we lost, bro. The Jacka, C, Pac, Easy E, Mac Dre. It's just so many legends that I got stories on, man. I'm gonna put them in the book, but all I can tell you is they were all good brothers. They were all positive brothers, and they was all people person. They was people oriented. They love people, man. They love helping people, man. You just don't see that. Pac helped a lot of people, man. He helped a lot of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? He talked a lot of shit, but he helped a lot of people, man. And I miss that brother, man. Said I always tell this story. I'm gonna tell you the Pac story that I always tell, but it's true, right? No BS, right? We were at Lake Merritt, downtown Oakland, and the Juice movie had probably been out maybe a month, maybe 2 months. But these kids walked up to us and they were crying, right? We like, what the fuck are they crying for? We was tripping, you know what I'm saying? My oldest baby mom was with me, and Pac, I don't know, it might have been Mopreme, but the kids walked up to us crying. They on their bikes and shit, but they walking up to us slowly, right? Crying and shit. We like, what the fuck wrong? Pac like, what's wrong? What's going on? He looked at me. I'm looking at them. Like, what the fuck? And he said, the kids say, hey, man. He said, Pac, man, why did you do that? Why you kill everybody? He was like, what are you talking about? They was like, man, you killed everybody. They was talking about the movie Juice.
Yeah.
Right? So he was like, man, them guys are still alive. I didn't kill them. That was the movies. He was tripping. And he was like, man, I can call right now. He put out that big ass brick phone, them big old heavy ass phones. He's like, man, I can call them right now, man. I can page them. Man, they ain't dead, man. It's just the movies. And the kids was like, oh, okay. We thought you killed them, man. He's like, I did in the movies, but it was the movies. It wasn't real, right? He was like, man, look here, man, y'all, they good, y'all, don't trip. He gave me each of them $20. It was three of them. Gave him $20 each, man. And the kids rode off. They was happy, it was like, damn, they were just happy that he didn't kill them. And he turned to me and looked at me and said, man, he said, I got to do more movies. He said, that shit was powerful. He said, man, damn, movies is powerful. It tripped him out. But that's a true Pac story, bro. What I'm
Wow.
saying? And so that's why I knew, he'll make whatever he got into and he engulfed it, he took it, he became that. He became Bishop in that movie. Every movie he played in, he became that character. Above the Rim, he became that dude. He get into it and he just engulf himself in something, man, and he become whatever it is, man.
Even look
He
at the
was
soft roles like Poetic Justice.
exactly.
Gridlock.
He was an
You know,
incredible dude. He was an incredible dude, man. That's all
and
I.
just the way he did it in Gridlock too, like nobody ever did a type of moment, especially a rapper. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And the actors too, because a lot of that acting you still see today, you know what I'm saying, in movies, even in comedy, you know what I'm saying, you
Mhm.
still see that those type of movies. What Pac did. Pac was like a visionary. He already seen what a lot of these people are doing nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, just think about it. It wouldn't be no Tyrese if Pac would have still been alive because that was his role. He played Jody.
And
See,
did he have? And then he was supposed to have Star Trek too, and I think it was the same what Samuel L. was supposed to play.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So he man, like I said, the possibilities, man, from all those cats that's gone that we lost over the years, man. They, you just, I mean, Mac Dre could have been a big comedian, big, huge star right now. Just he was a West Coast Flavor Flav, damn near. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like you just never know who's going to do what or how their life is going to turn out because they get taken away from us before they even get a chance to get to that point, man. But that Pac thing at the lake, man, that always stuck with me because not because it was Pac, it was just the fact that he understood how powerful the visuals became. He was already doing it with the music vocally, but when he seen how powerful movies are, it changed. That's why he started doing a lot of them. I can say that now. That's probably why he started doing a lot of them. Because he's seen that. He's seen that
Right.
firsthand. And that it's because it scared us. Because the kids was crying. We didn't know what was going on. So that
Right.
that's a memory I'll never forget, man. That's wild.
Hey,
Right.
one thing we gotta do here, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say, Prince?
Go ahead.
I gotta. At some point, we gotta wrap this up
Oh
because
yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
We can wrap it up. Let me give my shout outs, man. And I'm
yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
and
Because
if
I
you
was about
can't,
to say, because you was speaking of Flavor Flav before we go.
yeah,
Because you was on, you was in, you know what I'm saying. You was around the time whenever Flavor Flav came with the, Flavor of Love. Like I wasn't being a part of that.
I was after that too, and
Yeah.
me and Flav did some business because I had this guy that had these mini bling rings, and it was a jury thing, and I got Flav. I put a lot of money in Flav's pocket. I put a lot of money in my pocket too, but he made a lot of money. It was a 6-figure deal. It was a 6-figure deal, but Flav is a good dude, bro. I mean, he's like just one of them honest guys. You know what I mean? So whatever come out of his mouth is just honesty. It ain't. He's not trying to play no role. He don't. You know what I'm saying? If he believes in something, he believes in it, man. And that's just what it is, man.
I
And
actually
I had fun. I had fun working with him. I had fun
actually
working with
drank.
him.
I drank with them too. I drank with them too here in right up down the street. One of the pubs in my neighborhood. He was here one time and getting drunk in the
Oh,
Did
pub
damn.
and partying with
he
people.
have
It
the
was
Viking
awesome.
hat
Fucked up.
on? Did he have the
Yeah,
Viking? Have you ever drunk with him off the
no,
Viking hat?
he didn't have that moment, but he definitely was rocking the clock, and he came back to the same bar about 4 or 5 times that week that he was here.
Yeah.
That's what's
Flavor's
up,
good people,
man.
man.
That's dope.
He's approachable, and
Yeah.
and that's why we chose him because the thing they were mini bling watches. They were ring watches. That's why we chose him for the TV. Actually, the guy wanted Vern from what's that the movie where he always go like this with
Oh,
Oh
Austin
yeah,
Powers.
Vern Troyer.
Yeah.
yeah,
So we had Vern. Vern just wanted double what Flavor wanted. So
yeah.
that's why he put Flavor. But
Austin Powers.
yeah, Austin Powers. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what it was. He wanted a midget to rock his jewelry that he had, the line that he had. And but yeah, that's and me and Flav been cool ever since then. He's in Vegas now, I think. But he's been in Vegas for.
It's a lot of
I
people
went.
who's
I,
in
I went as
Vegas.
I went as mini me. I went as mini me for Halloween a few times.
Did you?
Yeah, the short little bald white guy.
Yeah.
I can also see you being Elmer Fudd one
I
these
did
days
win.
too. Did you?
I did. I won best costume for Elmer Fudd.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that.
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah, man. I just want to send a shout out to everybody that supported the West Coast Hip Hop Awards over the years, man. This will be our 18th year. Can you believe that shit? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have everybody from Snoop Dogg to MC Hammer to Spice One,
Sibo.
Rapping Forte, Sibo. Man, we don't have
Mac
everybody.
Dre's mom.
Cocaine's there every year.
Yeah, Cocaine. He's not every year, but I think he'll be there this year. Hopefully, he'll be there this
Yeah,
year.
he's there every
I
time.
always
I've
got to
ever
say
been
this
there.
because every time, and shout out to Jody Joe, every time we talk about cocaine, we be like,
Cocaine is dope, man. I hope him and Snoop iron it out. Where they
I hope so too.
Yeah.
This is too much, man.
But when you got kids and grandkids,
True.
all them dollars start adding up when you got to feed your family,
Oh, that enough,
So
man.
I understand, all the sides, man. But
Right.
I wanna say thanks to each and every one of y'all, man, because I appreciate y'all, bro. Because Ryan,
Man,
like
we
I said,
appreciate.
Ryan for years. He always come through when he can. But I knew once Costa Rica or Dominican Republic came into place, he wasn't coming. But
Yeah, put me on the beach where it's sunny. I live in
yeah,
Canada. I
exactly,
want to go
exactly. I
somewhere
mean,
sunny.
I would love to do it out there, especially in Costa Rica. I think
Fuck it,
it'll
let's
work.
go to Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii. Yeah, we can do Hawaii because they don't have to get passports to go there.
No,
So
Oh,
you
that's
guys,
even
you
dope.
guys, you guys don't. I have to,
yeah, we ain't got to get no
but that's
passport.
fine. I got mine anyways, right? Like I go
Yeah,
somewhere.
you
Right.
good.
Belize is cheap. Mexico's cheap. Like,
Right. Yeah.
hopefully, I never come back, but I could just live down there when I somehow hit it off somewhere.
Yeah, you got to retire
Right.
down there, son, man.
Right.
Selling like feet pictures or something.
hmm
Ah, I
I want
like it.
I want to thank y'all, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Sean, for chiming in. Ron, of course, it's all love for you.
Right. Right.
Oh
Prince, man,
man,
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
you. Hey,
Always, always. We
no,
got to clip this
appreciate
too,
you,
and
friends.
also we got to do that drop before you go too.
Perfect.
It's great, yo.
Okay, well,
I don't
seeing
know.
how it's been
Always
so
an
long
honor,
though.
man. It's good to meet you, LaShawn. I know Ron. Always salute. You know
It's
what I'm
always a
saying?
pleasure, man, to meet you
Always.
and
This is a great
your partner,
episode,
man.
man. This is a
Yeah,
great
nice to meet you,
episode.
young man.
Yeah,
yes,
thank
It's
you.
sir.
I'm Ryan, by the way. We never really got
How you
Right.
introduced, but
doing, Ryan?
right, right.
Nah, that's what's up, Ryan. Heard
Right.
great things about you, Ryan.
Oh
Yeah.
Appreciate you,
yeah,
perfect.
man.
Hopefully, we'll run into each other down in Seattle or something.
We going to, man. We
Yeah.
going
Yep.
to.
got to.
Know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Most
We
definitely.
going
All
to.
right, y'all.
Okay,
All right.
guys.
I
One
All
love,
right.
y'all.
I
Yeah.
one
Take
All
care.
love.
right,
You already
y'all.
know. Peace. Talk to y'all soon.